Hey, I wanted to give you just a little video orientation. That's the purpose of this video. It's to talk about some of the apps that we use at Waymaker Enterprises as an Amazon delivery associate. So we're a very technology-driven business. As you probably know, you've been through driver training. You've kind of seen like the technology. You'll get to see a lot more of it in depth, and it's pretty awesome. Even what you can see, we see even deeper on the DSP side of it, so it's pretty cool. But in order to do your job every day, we're very app focused, and I just want to talk a little bit about a few of the apps that you need to have on your personal cell phone. You won't always be using these apps, all of them on your personal cell phone. Some of them will only be used on your personal cell phone. Some of them will be on the company device that you get every day. But it's always good to have a backup, because if you're in the field, say, and your company device dies, you want to be able to complete your route and log in to be able to finish your packages, as opposed to like, hey, I can't work and I'm an hour away from the station. That's not a good situation. So first and foremost, an app that you learned about in training, it is the main app that we use every single day, and that is called Amazon Flex. You learned about Amazon Flex in your training. Amazon Flex is a very cool utility app that allows you to do a vehicle inspection on your vehicle. It allows you to upload personal information about you. Say, for instance, you just got a new driver's license, or you moved, or something happened. You can update that information right in the Amazon Flex app by logging in. Again, you do your DVIC in the morning. That's your daily vehicle inspection checklist. You will scan your route to verify. So scan all of your packages in on your route in the Flex app to verify that the route that you're taking out, that Amazon says you're taking out, you actually have all those packages. And so that's basically it. From the time that you swipe to finish, that app will navigate you to stop 1, stop 2, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's a great app. Download it. It's either in the App Store for Apple, or if you use an Android device, you're actually going to have to go into like Chrome and Google, download Amazon Flex app, and you will download it from a link. It's actually downloaded from a website, not from the Play Store, so you can't actually find it in the Play Store. So that's Amazon Flex. It is the most frequent app that we use, and it is good to have a backup of that on your personal cell phone. Second app that we use is a safety app. Safety is very big, as you noticed in driver training. Talked a lot about safety. Your bonuses and our scorecard on a weekly basis are very safety driven. In fact, we could get A's in all the other classes. If we get a C in safety, or a D in safety, or an F in safety, that is our overall score. So it is not an average like in school where you get a GPA. Whatever our safety score is, that's the highest that we can score on our scorecard. So we always want to get an A in safety. And we use a couple of technologies to monitor safety. The app that we use is called Mentor. It's called Mentor by eDriving. You can download that app. We will invite you to send you an invite via email to your company created email that we set up for you. We'll send you an invite there, and then you'll set up your account. And then every day you'll log in. You'll start your route at the beginning of the day, and then you will end that at the end of the day, end your route. Within your route, you will get a score every day. Perfect score is 850, all the way down to pretty bad. There are pretty much ways to score in the high 800s every single day. A lead driver, dispatch, our safety lead can teach you how to master the Mentor app. And again, the company devices will have the Mentor app on them, as they will have Flex, but it is good to have a backup copy, because one of the secrets there is to, not run out of battery or things like that. And you don't want to be using a device while you're using Mentor on it, because you get, one of the things we get are called distractions. I was driving one time and I literally took a Bluetooth phone call from my AirPods and it got 35 points off for a distraction. Didn't distract me at all, but apparently that's the way it goes. So Mentor by eDriving, you can find that in the Play Store. You can find that in the Apple App Store. The third app you probably already have if we're having this conversation, and that app is called Paycom. We sent you an invite to Paycom, and that would be being an employee. We sent you a link. You onboarded yourself through Paycom, so you should have that app on your phone. Paycom is how you basically punch in and punch out of work every day. Paycom is how you punch out for lunch and punch it back in for lunch every day. Paycom is how you request personal time off. Paycom is how you request a punch. Say you work so hard today, you got home, it's 9 o'clock at night, and you're like, oh, dang, I forgot to punch out. You can go right in the Paycom app and do a new punch request, and then it'll come through on our side, and we will approve or deny that. If we have any, we don't just deny them. We'll ask you like, hey, why, if we have any questions about it. But again, Paycom app should only be on your phone. We do not provide that on any company devices. It's your responsibility to keep track of when you punch in. As of the time of this video, our start time every morning is 9:45. We're happy if you want to punch in 5 minutes before, at say 9:40. Do not punch in at 9 a.m. You know, don't go to McDonald's, get your breakfast, sit in your car and punch in at 9 a.m. I am not paying you to eat your breakfast. Unless you're inviting me, then we could talk about it. But so Paycom app, yeah, any questions on that again, on how to use Paycom, do punch requests, you can ask a lead driver dispatcher, or you can text me or Trace or Grace, and we'll help you out with that. Next app, Amazon A2Z app. That is where you will see your schedule. So we set up your schedules in a program called Cortex, which is a program that we log into on Amazon. And I publish your schedule every week. And then what happens, as soon as I publish that schedule, it will go directly to the A to Z app as soon as I publish it. In addition to that, when I publish something called voluntary extra time. So sometimes I'll, you know, if we're really busy, I will publish, say, 2 or 4 half days on a on a Saturday or Sunday, and say, hey, I don't want to ask people to work a whole Saturday or Sunday. How about we ask 4 people to work half days? And then you'll come in and you'll work from 9:45 till 3:30, and then you're free for the rest of your day. You'll be able to see that and reply to that in the A to Z app. Your A to Z login is going to be the exact same login as your Flex login. We try to keep it real simple. And then there's another app, the last final app of the time making of this video is called Amazon Chime. So Amazon Chime is basically a messaging app. If you're on the road and say we need to get a hold of you, as opposed to texting you or whatnot, we have a program called Chime where our entire team is on that messaging app. So you could send a message to another driver, or we can send it to you, whatever that is. Amazon Chime is a really great app. We use it a lot to communicate with the station. The station might communicate with you. Say you pulled up to a business and it was closed, and so you mark the package, not accessible, business closed, and the customer calls Amazon and says, hey, I'm not closed, come to the back door. And so they could Chime message you to say, hey, please go back to that stop. They said go to the back door. They're actually there. We do that stuff on Chime. We communicate quite a bit on Chime. So yeah, those are some of the apps that we use. And again, if you have any questions on this, talk to a lead driver, talk to a trainer, talk to a safety person, talk to dispatch, or you can message me directly. Thanks.